Hi everybody, it's Bryony and today I'm going to talk to you about core strength and why it's so important. So first of all, what is core strength? Well, I'm the person who doesn't really like the term core strength. It doesn't sit well with me because of the connotations it brings up in people's mind. You know, really strong, balancing on balls, having to be really tight and overused. Well, actually, once you know about those muscles of your core, then it will really help you to understand what those muscles are doing. So first of all, we're going to start from the outside in. Now, know as a Pilates teacher that I'm always much more interested in the muscles that are most inside. Okay, they're the ones which are underactivated usually. They're the ones that have a really important supportive role. They're also the ones that people care less about because they don't necessarily make you look good. But for me, they're the most important ones. So let's think about your core. Okay, now remember that your core, like an apple, is the bit that wraps around your spine. Okay, from there and out. So it involves your front, your sides and the back of you. So let's talk front first of all. So you've got your six-pack muscle. It's a muscle that helps you bend this way, but it's important because it stabilizes you against leaning backwards, right? And it's a pretty boy muscle. It's one of those muscles people quite like to have. Next in line are your external obliques. Now they wrap from your shoulder blade at the back across the front of you and down to your opposite hip on both sides. And I always describe these as your twisty muscles. If one of them connects, then you're going to twist in one direction. If the other one connects, you're going to twist the other way. But what's important is if they're both turned on, you're not going anywhere. So they're stabilizing you against that rotation. Think about when you tie something to the roof rack of your car, you don't only go round and round, you loop it across, okay? Now your internal obliques are the next ones in, deeper in, and they come from your lowest ribs down into the tops of your trousers, if you like, right down towards your pubic bone. So they're kind of similar to your six-pack muscle, but they have a stability role against you leaning back too much. And we know that that lower back can be overextended quite easily because it's quite a bendy part of you. So that overextension is something that muscle, when strengthened and when activated, is something that it will protect against. And then deepest down is your transversus abdominis, and this is a bit like cling film. It wraps all the way around you. Think of it like a back brace. It comes right up to those lower ribs and right down to your pubic bone at the front, and it wraps around you, kind of holding you in place. That's the one that if you activate that, it gives you that nice waist, which, you know, ladies and gentlemen are looking for on the beach. But think about how supportive it is in terms of a stability role. Now, wrapping around, hi Bella, wrapping around each bone of your spine, there are muscles that connect bone to bone and bone to two bones down. They intertwine, they link one way and then the other. They are a group of muscles which help you to be able to sequentially move your spine. Now this is really important because it allows this bone by bone movement, and that means that no one part of your spine is doing all of the work. You're spreading the load. So if you're twisting, you're not just choosing your favorite vertebrae and twisting from there, which is then going to cause maybe wear out or overwork or overuse. You're spreading that twist. Everybody is doing a little bit of work, okay? What I want you to accept is that movement and stability are two sides of the same coin. So most of the muscles in your body do both, okay? You need to be able to stabilize something in order to move, okay? And consider that your spine is the bendiest bit of you. It's the bit that is most prone to damage. So these muscles that are helping you move specifically are also going to help support you over moving, okay? If you get yourself into a good posture, they're going to help support you and keep you in that good posture. And I talk about it like they're supporting you from the inside out. I talk about these muscles as your internal armor. So they are so important to support you in your everyday living. They are so important to back up all of your pretty boy muscles, all of the muscles that get strong with your jumping and your running and your cycling and all the crazy gymnastics you want to do. It starts deep down with your core strength, and that is why your professional, you know, athletes will all have a strong core. They will all have a strong core, and they will all need it specific to what exercise they do. But this is why your core strength, as far as I'm concerned, is your most important strength muscularly within your body. All right, see ya, have a great day.